say that. I didn't say that.
You said get back.
So this is me at my worst. But this is me at my worst. This is how I'm dealing with it. This is how I choose to deal with it. In order for me to get past this, I feel like I need to go get by 5 and I choose to do that.
So you didn't accept me at my worst.
But maybe that was your accepted you at your worst. Accept me at mine. No, me at my worst.
Your worst wasn't your worst. No, your worst was at get back for me being at my
You doing this to me, violating our contract, violating our agreement, put me at a state of hush. Put me at a state of depression that made me so low, and the only way I can come back up and back to life is by getting by 5. That's me at my lowest. Accept me for me
That's
at my
not you
lowest.
at your lowest.
That's
you at your get back for me being at my worst.
How can you tell me?
And they never accept you for it.
They never.
Hypocrite! How can
You
you
are
tell me what
hypocrite.
my lowest is? And you're gonna tell me this is your lowest, and I'm telling you this is my lowest, but you can tell me that no, bitch, this is not your lowest.
So he made you go to your lowest.
I'm telling you that this is my lowest.
Because if I would have never did it, then you would have never did that.
Right.
Correct.
So you can't say that you accepted me at my worst.
Okay.
You get
Look,
that.
okay.
Accepting is accepting it.
Extreme example. Extreme example.
Using it
to get back.
Yeah.
5 ninjas. Hey, that's your lowest? Shit. Goddamn. Hey, it sounds like you just using that as an excuse to go be the 304 you really want to be, man. Because the punishment don't match the crime. If Buddy go smash 1 female, but then you go get your back blew out by 5, that just tells me that's who you are. That's what you want to be. You want to go have a whole phase, right? Or just go back into being who you really are, right? This monogamy thing for you ain't gonna really work out like that, because if you feel the need to go smash 5 guys, something wrong with you. What? Because he smashed 1 girl, you gotta go get 5. You want 5 guys, you better go to the restaurant and get you a burger or something, because what? Women math, bruh. That's all I can chop that up to. Women's mathematics.
This is the thing. Y'all can't say F men, but your only safety and self-defense plan is contingent on the very people you don't want around. You also can't make a man 100% responsible for your life and your safety without giving that man some type of authority over what he's responsible for. I've been trying to say this, but they've been coming at me. Let's continue. If you believe your safety should be outsourced, you have to actually listen to the person you've entrusted that responsibility to. It's not about control, it's about predictability. You can manage predictable behaviors, you can't manage a wild card. This is common sense. If you hate men as a whole and want to stay far, far away from them as much as you can, that's your prerogative. But you have to take responsibility for your own safety if you don't trust anybody else to do so. That's the point, and it's simply logical. It makes no sense to refuse to or complain about having to learn self-defense if you trust no one else to defend you. Nina, I don't know who you are, but thank you for once again reiterating this point that not only myself, but so many other women on this app have been trying to get through to women's heads in general. And I'm gonna narrow this video down to the Black community, the Black woman. But Black men cannot be your shield and your target. You can't talk down and disrespect Black men 1 minute and then the next minute expect them to defend you. Within protection comes boundaries, comes limits. And if you don't want to abide by anyone else's boundaries or limits, then be your own protector. Just don't ask the very
By age 20, you should be old enough to realize these 4 realities. Number 4 takes most people till age 40 to understand. 1. Instead of focusing on the people who left, focus on the people in your life who have chosen to be there. Focus on the ones who stayed and the ones who appreciate you and respect you. Focus on the ones who empower you and make your life beautiful. You are surrounded by human beings who know that they want you in their life. Never take them for granted. 2. It's easy to look back and question the decisions you've made in the past, but it's unfair to punish yourself for them. You can't blame yourself for not knowing back then what you know now. As we grow, we learn and evolve. It's important to look at those moments in the past as a learning experience. Try not to ever regret anything because everything happens for a reason. 3. Sometimes letting go is simply allowing yourself to come to terms with the truth. You'll realize that you have been watering dead plants for a long time now. Lastly, 4. Marriage is hard, but divorce is harder. Staying fit is hard, but obesity is harder. Being financially disciplined is hard, but being in debt is harder. Choose your hard. Nothing of value comes easy. To see your true potential as a person, you must do your shadow work. It will help you understand your fears, insecurities, and your negative patterns, and learn to embrace them so you can become the most authentic version on yourself. Check out the Shadow Work Journal linked on this video. As always, drop a 100 if you watch this far. And if this video helped in some way, this account is definitely for you.
Anyone else's boyfriend just like as soon as they close their eyes, their head hits the pillow, they enter REM? Like, he doesn't even have time to process the fact that he's falling asleep before he's asleep. And I don't even understand how that even works, because how do you immediately close your eyes and you're...
Yeah, it's amazing how easy you can fall asleep when you have a clear conscience and you're only talking to one person. You should try it.
Things you will notice from observing people. Psychology. Overly loud people often don't feel heard at home. They feel that in order to be heard, they have to raise their voice.
That is true.
People who have experienced toxic love in their childhood will often search for the same later in life because it's the only type of love they know.
Wow. So if you ever come across somebody that's toxic, this may be the reason why they're always toxic. This could be the main reason why, because I do believe that people who are toxic, that's all they've been shown is toxic love. So that's all they can really give out. That's all they know. But you can always change that though.
Kids growing up in a financially unstable household will often feel guilt about spending their money later in life, even if they are financially stable as adults.
I think I got that.
Girls growing up with an emotionally or physically absent father will tend to be attracted to boys who are emotionally distant. People who frequently apologize, even when it's not necessary, might have grown up in an environment where they were constantly blamed or made to feel like they were at fault.
Wow.
Those who struggle with setting boundaries likely grew up in environments where their personal boundaries were consistently violated. People who find it challenging to express their feelings have grown up in an environment where emotions were viewed as a sign of weakness.
And that happens a lot in the black community. That happens a lot where black kids are now willing to show their emotions, and it's a sign of weakness, but it's okay though. We all got emotions, we all human, things like that. But everyone check out this Shadow Work Journal. You wanna lock into your unconscious and make it conscious. Everyone has a lot of self-reflection to do and a lot of acceptance. So, purchase Shadow Work Journal if you think this is you, and it's a really great book. I think journal. It's a really great journal. So check it out. I'll leave the link below.
Who is the most recent person you spoke to on the phone?
My baby daddy.
All right, bet. So I want you to call him right now and tell him that you're in the mall and you need $500 to spend. You want to go shopping.
Okay.
What you think he gonna say? He about to send it to you?
He better. Yeah, I think he is. Hey, what you doing? I'm at the mall and I was trying to see if you could send me $500. Yeah. You don't have $500? Boy, what you mean? You got fronted. Right, but he already fronted you, so you should have the money. Oh, because I'm trying to shop. I'm at the mall. I'm trying to go shopping. That is not doing too much. What? Nah, that's not. $500 ain't shit. You know that.
Be like, I'm gonna ask my sugar daddy. He gonna send it to me.
All right, I'm just gonna ask my sugar daddy. He gonna send it to me. Yeah. All right.
Damn, he not gonna send you nothing.
I guess not.
So you're not going shopping today?
I hope so. On you.
On me?
On you, yeah.
Hey, we going shopping then.
Okay,
See, bro, I understand that, when you in the streets, you take losses, you might get jagged, you might mess the cook up, whatever. Anything can go wrong. I understand that, but bro, you're not good at your job if you selling drugs and you only got $11 to your name, bro. Most dudes that hustle really don't got no money, bro. That's why I be trying to tell a lot of these females. But the thing is this, they attracted to the prestige, if that's even the right word for that. They attracted to that. Oh, my boy, he a scammer. He sell dope. Even though he not good at it, they just want to be able to tell their girls that that's what he do. Because, dog, this lady literally dating a loser. Like, bro, I got $11 in my name and he sells dope. That shit sell itself. Oh, God. And that's her baby daddy, bro. That's interesting to me, bro.
But if your woman don't look up to you, that relationship is gonna fail.
Absolutely.
If your woman don't admire you, if she feel like I'm either on your level or I'm even past you, you heard me? Like, I don't look up to my man, there will be a man that she does look up to one day. And she would definitely be more, have FOMO, of fear of that she missed out on that type of guy.
Yep.
You better believe that. So make sure that you get with someone who you can lead. In order for you to lead someone, then they gotta feel like they admire you and they look up to you. And every woman is just not gonna look up to you and admire you.
What he's saying is so real. It's so real. I couldn't imagine not looking up to my husband. That would make respecting him, that would make honoring and submitting to him that much more harder. I hear women all the time brag on the internet about how I'm equal to my man and how I'm better than him at this and that. That type of attitude will absolutely cause you to disrespect him in his manhood, and it's not good for your marriage. You should absolutely look up to him. And yes, there are seasons when you may be disappointed in your husband. You may feel like you're more spiritually connected this season or whatever it may be. When you have those times, you need to humble yourself and pray to God. Say, Lord, help me see my husband the way that I'm supposed to see him as his wife. Help me see him the way that you see him. Prayer is key with this. My husband is superior to me in almost every way except, of course, having babies and nurturing them. And I need it that way. That makes me feel more secure in following his lead.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, your girl absolutely has to admire you, right? If not, you setting yourself up for failure, bro. Think about this. Why would you let someone lead you if you don't admire them, or at least to some degree feel like they have more going on than you do? Because if not, if it was the other way around, you would be leading them, or worst case scenario, you would be finding someone else you think is worthy of leading. Women are just like that, bro. It is what it is, man. A woman has to admire the fact that you out there getting it. She got to admire the fact that you take care of yourself, that you respect yourself, that you be a man at the end of the day. Like, man, if you a pussy, bro, like, a girl can never respect you. It's that simple, man. You don't have to overcomplicate it or nothing like that. By default, you being a brown nose, a ass kissing ass little dude, your girl can't respect that, man. So that happy wife, happy life is bullshit at the end of the day. It really is. Happy house, happy spouse, happy king, happy kingdom, right? Happy president, happy White House, whatever you want to call it. But bro, you have to be a man at the end of the day, man. Don't let no man or woman talk to you crazy. Demand your respect. Be somebody who's worth being around. I'm telling you, this is going to work out for you, bro. And adopt that mindset. You gonna be all right. You gotta have a little arrogance about you.
A group of men come up and disrespect you. What do you expect your man to do?
Beat their ass.
The whole group.
Oh my God.
Man, it's a tough job being a nigga, ain't it? Jesus Christ. Like, on top of the fact that y'all expect us to pay for every goddamn thing, we supposed to
die for y'all.
Say, bro, women want you to be able to beat niggas up like Mike Tyson. They want you to simp and go crazy and just put them on a high-ass pedestal like Derek Jackson claims he used to do for his people. They want you to be Jeff Bezos and spend unlimited amounts of money. They want you to be a massage therapist. They want you to do a whole lot of stuff. And bro, most of y'all haven't even come across a woman who even worthy of having you do all of that, bro. Let's be real, man. In the comments, bro, how many of y'all actually met a woman who fits the criteria for you to even want to do all of that, bro? How many times have you come across that woman, dog? It's rare, dog. I'm telling you, it's rare. But you gotta be all this just to be entry level in her life, bro. Not even to be the main guy, just to be up past number 5. You number 4 because you do all of that. Imagine what number 1 she wants him to do. Oh my God, bro. It's ridiculous, man.
Question is, can you give me the pros and cons of people not posting their spouse or their significant other, their girlfriend or boyfriend?
I would think that could be a red flag if he's posting other things that he values, right? Because that's what a lot of men do. They'll say, okay, my relationship private, but he get that new car, he posting that. He get that new Rolex, he get that new jewelry, he posting that. New house, he posting that. Come on. But you can't post a woman you love more than anything in this world. That's a problem.
That's a good...
I have a question, though. What is this thing with social media validation, though? Why do we have to post our significant other? Why is that so important? Because that sounds more like it's external validation from social media. There are people who truly value privacy. I'm one of those people because I'm an autonomous person. Right. So although I love my husband out loud, I think everybody knows it. Anybody who follows me, you know that. I love Los out loud. But to protect my relationship, because there are haters, there are women and women that I have worked with who would go for married men because they see how they love you. So why is it such a problem and why do we have to do it for social media?
Man, you know, when people always bring this up, I can't help but think like, damn, what were people in relationships and people who were married doing before social media and before everybody just said, hey, you gotta post your girl on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter and all this dumb shit. What were y'all doing to make sure that your women and your men felt validated? What were you doing? Because whatever that was, it was enough. It was enough. Come on, man. You know, I would run for the hills for any woman who demands you to post her on Instagram. I would run for the hills on any woman who wants you to do that. And if a man is like, yo, say, why you don't never post me on Instagram, B? Why do you care? What is that gonna do? The dudes who want to hit her still gonna be in her DM. It ain't stopping nothing, because guess what? Think about it like this. When the girl you want post a picture of her man, does that stop you from going with your move if that's what you really want, bro? If that's the girl you really think you want to go smash or be with, bro, is another man standing in your way gonna stop you? A digital picture of this guy, it's not real, right? Most of the time he ain't want to take the damn picture no way. We know this. It ain't stopping nothing. It don't mean that you love her anymore. It don't mean that you love her any less. It just means that you caved into societal pressures, because that's all it is. There's no reason why you feel like you have to put somebody on social media, bro. It don't make sense to me, man. Private life is supposed to be a private life, right? Forget all that, man. Y'all tripping.